guys. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. I am actually getting ready to go on a trip, which I'm super excited about. It's just a couple hours away. We're going to meet a couple friends and their family and let the kids play at a hotel with a water park for a couple of days. And I'm super excited because this is the first time I have gotten out in over a year, other than except for doctor's appointments or medical stuff, but just for something fun. So I'm super excited. So before we leave, I'm of course checking my plants and making sure everyone's happy. We're just going to be gone for like 3 days, but still. And I came upon this guy, which I had been keeping an eye on, and it's just time to help him out. So as you can see, this is a little Lithops, and it definitely needs to be repotted, which I'm going to do. A little seedling, and it's changing and getting new leaves, as you can see, but this one came out with double heads, so there's another head under here. However, this skin got too hard and dry for the Lithop to be able to pop through, and this happens every once in a while. And it hasn't happened to me in a while, so I was kind of tickled that it happened so that I can show you guys this and just mention it and show you what I do. And in cases like this, I wait a little while to make sure it's not going to pop through until this is good and kind of dried up. But it's definitely dried up. And see how much taller this one is, which it's ready to go under the grow light. This was just in a window. But it's showing that this little bit of leftover leaf husk from last year is really restricting that growth. And pardon my dirty fingernails, I've been potting plants this morning. Alrighty, so what I do is I'm going to dump this out. Hang on, I'm going to point this down just a bit further so I can lean over here. Still getting used to this new camera, guys. I can't look around it as easily and do my stuff as I was, so pardon me. Alrighty, so I'm just going to take my little scissors here, and I can see the little crack, the little split in their leaves, and I'm just sliding the scissors right in there. Then I'm kind of holding this just to secure it. That's not going to work yet because I really don't want to hurt it, so I'm going to there we go. And I may have waited too long to do this. Sometimes they don't survive if they're cupped under there for too long, but that's all right. Now I'm just snipping this little top part away. As you can see, it's really dried up. If this was bigger and greener and the outside part was still around it, then I would just slit it so that I would have just slit it like this and kind of left it and not peeled it away, because this outer shell would still be feeding moisture to the inner leaves, and so we would want to let that happen. We just make a little slit so that this guy could pop up, and as it dried it would kind of open up. But since this is already dry, I'm just gonna cut this back a little bit. There we go. Sorry, I know this is kind of not centered, but I have to be able to see it around my camera to do this, because I can't do this through my camera lens because I'm afraid I will hurt it. Alrighty, and there we go. We have this lovely little extra leaf. It's a little bit soft, and so I'm not entirely sure what's going on, if it waited too long and it's just shriveling or what. But this guy is going to get replanted in with some other little seedlings that I have that are just about a year old, and he'll have some good company, and that will be awesome. This guy was a gift, and about a year ago, I want to say, and he was tiny, 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 like maybe this size, and now he's got the 2 heads, which is great. But even if this one dies, this guy is still doing really well and in really good shape. But usually, as long as you save them soon enough, so to speak, they will survive just fine. But sometimes this happens. The outer husk is just a little bit more hardy and doesn't quite split off. It splits off of one side but not the other, like you could see here. And it just happens sometimes. And not a big deal, but we do kind of want to save them sometimes and give it a little slit so that they can go ahead and pop out. Alrighty, I'm going to get back to my packing and whatnot, but I wanted to show you guys this right quick. I hope you're having a fantastic day, like I said, and I am, so that's awesome, and I will talk to you when I get home. Happy growing!